today, and Happy New Year 2026 to everybody. I hope you guys are excited for another prosperous year. I wish nothing but the best of luck to everybody out there to work hard, to follow your dreams, your passions, whatever it is, go out there and get it. There's so much opportunity out there waiting for you. I know we're super excited here today. We do have an update here on the L5P, the 10-speed transmission. So if you just came for that content, go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. I'll try to put the time on the screen here for you guys. I'm gonna go on a short rant this morning. I'm sorry, but I'm feeling one of them moods today. Just a little bit tired. It is early. You guys know I'm always filming. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. So it takes me a little bit to get up, get going, as I'm sure it does all of you guys. But anyways, one thing that does come with the social media following, especially as you grow, we're not super big by any means, but we do get some comments once in a while that maybe rub me the wrong way. Most of them I can brush off. A lot of them are, they hate the Oakleys, which I don't even have on today. I forgot them again. I gotta find them. They're in the house, so you guys get me without them today. But they'll hate on that, or they'll say, you talk too much, you don't know what you're doing, whatever. That stuff don't bother me when it's coming from maybe an individual, but I had a case where a truck page actually threw some shade my way, which rubbed me the wrong way, because that's kind of like a business, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure why you would ever want to advertise your business to spread hate. That's so crazy to me, that anybody would want to do that from their business, you know what I mean? It's okay, you can hate on me as a person, but again, from a business, I'm not sure that's kind of attention you want for you and your brand. But anyways, I dropped a comment on my buddy Oakley's. That's funny, Oakley. But he had a sweet setup truck, gooseneck, and had the Lambo on there. And I was like, dude, leave some heat for the rest of us, just throwing, you know, some hype his way. And he's like, sheesh, brother, I'm just trying to keep up with you. You know, we hype each other up in the social media world with other, I hate the word influencer, hence Unfluencer. But I have met some super nice people that I love to hype up. And that's kind of what we do, right? I like to go back and forth with Porter, with Zach, with Alex, with Dylan, a bunch of other people. You know, we hype each other up. That's what we do. So I was doing that to Oakley there and throwing him some love. You know, that's what we do. And then this truck page decided to tell me that stop thinking the way I think and I need to work harder. Work harder at what? Bro, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm out here grinding. I got a family to feed. I got a very demanding career. I'm on bare bones, busting my butt every weekend to try to change the reality of our channel here. So, but yeah, that's it. I probably should work harder. You're right, bro. So I don't know why I shouldn't let these things get to me, but that one did. Crazy to me, you know, but that's going to continue to happen, I'm sure, as we grow, and I need to let it go. But again, I try to be respectful. I try to share each other's posts. I try to like a ton of things on there, just to make sure that, you know, I'm spreading the love and sending the right message. Maybe that comes with time and age. I don't know that individual, but I'm not trying to say go over there, throw hate back. You know, that don't help anything. I just try to be transparent that if you guys want to get to me, you go ahead and talk about my work ethic. That maybe that's what bothers me. I don't know. But anyways, guys, we can get into it now. I'm sorry. So in anticipation for the next snow, Ovi did get the sled down off the mezzanine over there with the skid loader bucket. It was a sketchy procedure, but it got down without dropping it, so she is looking clean and ready to go. We just need a little bit of snow and she'll fire right up and ready to go. We have the other one over here. Maybe it'll start. It ran a little bit last year and sat outside a bunch, so snow? Maybe. I don't know. Snow is still cold and we would rather have 75. But anyways, guys, let's get over. We're talking about the L5P over here. Never mind the boards. They keep coming back. They're like crabgrass. They just keep coming back. But anyways, you can see over there, we are working on the suspension on the CF Moto. So stay tuned for that. We've got some updates coming with that sucker. But today, I did want to give you guys an update on the L5P and the transmission issue. Again, if you haven't followed the series, and maybe this is the first video of ours that you've clicked on, this is the 2020 L5P base model truck. It was wrecked. It's a rebuilt title, and we basically converted it into a Denali / AT4 style truck. So a lot of the Denali trim, it's got the AT4 seats, big Tesla screen. Yeah, threw an ultimate badge on there, got some good lighting, etc. But we ended up having issues with the transmission. So when Ovi originally got the truck, we did have water in the transmission, and it fried the harness that's inside there. So Ovi did replace that harness, and then it actually drove pretty much all summer. Had, I don't know, there's the jet skis over there. Had the jet skis out on the river a bunch of times. Actually towed the white gooseneck with both razors on there multiple times. He even tried to take the whole setup to a local car show. Couldn't even get in the parking lot. But the moral of the story is the thing did run. He drove pretty far in it. I want to say maybe to Des Moines in it. So again, it's got some miles. It's been under load and it's been running. And then shortly thereafter, we ended up having trouble with the transmission. So it decided to slip gears. It had hard shifts, and it really, really hates reverse. So then we did hear about the recall on the 10 speeds. So we figured it was part of the GM recall situation with the valve body, okay? So I'm not a mechanic, so I'll be honest, I had to look up exactly what that valve body does. Looks like it's for shift control, directs pressurized fluid to specific circuits, selecting gears, hydraulic control, managing fluid pressure, lockup pressure, lubrication, and works with the TCM for precise electronic control. So we figured that's what failed inside there and has been giving us problems ever since. So Ovi did hook it up to the Power Stroke flatbed, hauled it down to the local dealer, and they said, yep, your vehicle is up for the recall. And then they ended up flashing the computer inside the truck to try to help the situation, I guess, which basically just helps the truck lock out in the event that it slips so it doesn't do a ton of damage to the transmission. And as you can guess, on the trip back home from there, it automatically started doing the same thing again. So then we had options, right? We could either buy an aftermarket valve body, which there were a couple suggestions given to me. One was from Suncoast and one was from Next Gen Drivetrain. So the replacement valve bodies for these are like $2 or $3 grand. I did reach out to both of those companies on Instagram to try to get some information on what they offer, things like that. I didn't get a reply from either of them, which I thought was weird. Maybe they just don't use Instagram. But no luck there, so then we ended up just having the dealer order a new valve body. Since Ovi is a mechanic by trade, he's like, I'll just put it in. So we waited quite a bit of time, at least a month and a half maybe, to get that part in, so the truck just sat. And then once the part did come in, Ovi just threw it up on the lift here. It was pretty easy to get to, I believe. I don't know if we can see under here, but there's a couple different videos, I think, where they pull the pan, and then there's maybe 9 bolts and a harness that hold that valve body on. So you take that apart and put everything back together, put new fluid in it, and it should go. It didn't go. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. There is, I think Ovi took the, oh yeah, he took his computer out. But last time I was here, I'll try to just throw it over the screen now to show you the trouble code that it pulled. Oh, here we go at DTC. We've got transmission control solenoid valve 6 stuck off. Current DTC test not passed since DTC cleared. Test failed, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, she got problem, boy, don't she? Hey, it even says L5P. It's a sharp, snap-on unit there, boy. So again, with a quick Google search right there, it means your TCM detected an issue with pressure control. Solenoid F, indicating it's stuck off or not performing right, causing rough shifts, slipping, or limp mode. That's exactly what the problem is. Bad solenoid valve body wiring issue. It's a serious transmission fault. Stop driving, repair immediately. So yeah, it's still a dang problem. What do you guys think on that? That's kind of the whole point of the video. I know you guys like to be interactive on these things and try to, you know, help each other out on the internet. I think that's what's great about the truck community. But yeah, she's still down, boy, and that is a sad deal, especially I wanted to show you the valve body part, but Ovi said the core for the old one was like $1,200, so we gave it back. So I can't show you the old one, unfortunately, or the new one, because it's already in there. You're just gonna have to take my word on it. So it's just the OEM replacement. I'll try to get the part number from Ovi too, so you guys can know exactly what part number we put into the truck, but it is the OEM one for sure. There's also like upgrade kits too that you can buy, where I think it's one of those things where you might take the original one out, add some pieces to it, for lack of better terminology, and put it back in, and it's supposed to be a lot beefier. So that's maybe a cheaper option there. But really where Ovi's at with it is he's gonna just pull the entire trans and rebuild the sucker. Might as well at this point. He builds transmissions all the time, so this will be just another one. I don't think he's done too many of the 10 speeds yet, so a chance to maybe work on something a little different than the older Allisons. But again, I asked him maybe, what do you think your best guess is? And he said he thinks it's a blown piston apply seal. See, I'm actually getting better at writing stuff down so I don't just sound like an idiot on here. But that's what his guess is. So what do you guys think could be going on? And have you guys had this problem too? Did you buy the aftermarket replacements? What do? I mean, we got a lot going on. And this truck's been down forever. It's so sad, but Ovi's in Hawaii right now. I'm out here freezing. Again, I don't work hard enough apparently. So he's out there soaking up the sun. I'm out here talking about broken L5Ps. But anyways, guys, I really do mean to stay positive. I really hope that you guys have a great start to your New Year's and continue to kick butt. Stick around to the channel because we've got 1,000,001 things going on at all times. But we're just so thankful for the opportunity to speak to you guys. Stick around. God bless you all. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.